Really laughing. No headache. No headache. Hi. So I tried it. I tried the thing where you kneel down, put your elbows on the floor, and then put your hands behind your back, and men fall forward and women don't. Twould appear I am female. Now, the weird thing is I've got quite a long torso anyway. So I'm sort of double surprised that I managed to pull it off. But there is a technique, like most of these things. Like, I've taught people how to kick before without having to bend your back. Now, sometimes a kick is better with a bent back because it's technique. Look, I'm not a fighter. This isn't Chrissy G. Right, you want to know how to kick someone in the head, like knock them out? I'll show you. You've got to fucking hurt them. No, I'm not going there at all. I'm not a fighter. I hate fighting. I run. I try and I mouth my way out of it. Nearly every time I've mouthed my way out, I talked, spoken. What a terrible time to run out of words. Lovely to see so many OGs in the firm. We've even got this fella. Hello, James the Man. Are you a lurker? Are you new on the firm? Lovely to have you. I'll tell you why. Did you hear my voice break then? I might get some bollocks later. I'll tell you why. It's pissing it down out here. That's not why I'm happy. My missus is here. Girlfriend's on the firm. She's on the firm. Girlfriend's on the firm. She's on the firm. But as explained yesterday, she's out getting her hair and nails done. And that's very sexy. I think she's going for pigtails. You know the old pigtails? No one wants that from me. No one wants a nearly 50-year-old man on a Wednesday morning going, except me and my missus, in fairness. That's just fair. I'm just balancing things out there. Hello, Jays. You keeping it all tidy over there? Jays is hilarious. Jays is great for watching us on Twitch. You've been here like every day this week. I mean, admittedly, that's only 3 days. But you did say, I'm always here. I like it. There's something sweet about it. Do you get to see what all us YouTubers say? Or do you just, it's just what you like? You like it over there? Chona. Hello, Chona. Been a while. Look at your avatar. Like a dream. Like a beautiful female dream. How wonderful. Lovely to see you posturing. Thanks for the 125p. That's wonderful. You've opened the grift. Incredible. Hello, what, Tyler? Been a while, my son. You're working. And I imagine that's what's happening. You've been working. That's why I haven't seen you. But good to work, man. I always say it. I'd rather be complaining about work I've got to do than work I haven't got. You're all right, Jonah. Well, thank you. Thank you. You're the one who dared to venture into the realm of sexual attraction. I mean, it's going to be banned soon. Not allowed it. When I talk about it, we talk a lot about sexuality on this channel. And every time I talk about it, it's sort of like, it's like being a schoolboy because the world doesn't like it. And I'm not exaggerating here. They banned grid girls. Why? How many girls have died from being a grid girl? I'm guessing none. I'm just guessing that. How many men have died driving Formula One or any motor car sport? I'm guessing 20. At least 5 I can think of. Even Nicky Lauda died and came back to life with no ears. I mean, why? Women aren't allowed to look sexy. And, this whole sex object, I've got to put a bit of colour in this. I'm looking at myself and I am a pale lad. I am of the English Isles. I am of the British Isles, but I'm not that pale. No way. I live in a tropical climate. I'm a little bit more like this. There you go. That'll do. It's a bit head heavy. I mean, it didn't really do much to my body. Well, it's a bodysuit, really. It's a very tight bodysuit. I don't want to come on here with my real musculature. There, another new word. Yesterday we had one. Today we've got another one. Musculature. I'm actually going to see if that exists. And if it doesn't, I'm taking it. It's got a bloody, it already exists, you bastards. But that's why you have to go for it, you see, because it might be there. The system or arrangement of muscles in a body, part of a body, or organ. You want to see my... Yes, Jamester. It's gone. Musculature. That's wonderful, isn't it? English is lovely. Say it. Right, we'll all say it together. Ready? We'll all say it together. On the count of 3. But we're going to say it slowly. So don't go musculature. We're going to go... Duh. This is the rhythm of it. Ready? Duh. And the pitch. Duh, 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 duh. All right, you got that? Duh, 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 duh. It's 4 bits of that. Duh, 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 duh. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Musculature. Now, for those of you who didn't get that, we're going to do it once more. Same pitching, same rhythm. 3, 2. Oh, all right. Sorry. Duh, 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 duh. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Musculature. Hello, Nicola. Another absolute scrubbet beauty. Are you with child yet? Did that already happen? Where are we? What's going on? I hope it's not bad news. I'm always terrified about this birthing business. Yes, Linda. Linda's right. It was splendid. Well, it is the Midweek Splendid Lovely. Good Lord, I'm running out of titles. Baz says English lingua franca. Take deep think. Yeah, you know. Oh my God. So are you massive? Is that not what you say? Do you not say that to a woman when she's pregnant? Are you huge? Well, I hope you are. I hope you are, because that's lovely, because you're carrying another life. What the fuck? Right, sorry if I've been shouting, but the rain came down. I'm going to open the windows. I'll explain why in a minute. When the rain falls. It is still raining a little bit. But because the missus is here, when I woke up this morning, I took the bin out, right? And it was a bit of a cloud of flies came out of it. That means there's maggots in there. That's been there 2 days. That's 2 days. It ain't even the hottest part of the year. And I took the bin out, which is a little walk around the alleyways. It's nice because I've got my crammer and my old dealer boots on. The locals like it because they think, yeah, he's turning. I'm like James Bond in Goldfinger. They're going to lay me down, and it's such a good scene in Goldfinger when Sean Connery lays down because they want to disguise him as being Japanese. So he lays down in this sort of high-tech situation. There's like lasers and nurses, and they're doing all this stuff. And after, you know, it's like a transformation montage. And then when he comes out of it, it's just him with a different haircut. He should have just gone to the barbers. The lovely Nicola, it says, yeah, I'm pretty big. Can feel her. Oh, you've had sex. You know, I don't know if you meant to say that. I've got a video about that as well. I've got a Bearing, and bless him for leaving it in. Bearing put out a new video, really funny. I'll show you a clip. I won't show you it all because it's his content, but I'll link you to it. But he says something really funny that could be taken. If I was to say it, those prats who prattle on about me because they've got nothing else better to do would go, Dangerfield said, look at him, he's fucking children. But Baring says it, and you hear Sugar Tits in the background go, you can't say that. And then you can actually hear in his voice Baring go, well, what? Yeah. And then he suddenly realizes the implications of what. It's very funny. I've got it racked up. So when I say, have you had your baby sex, do you know what I mean? But Nicola, that is really, it's the most incredible thing. It's the most incredible thing. And all your, look, I can't identify with it because I'm a geezer and I'm a bloke. I don't know about this shit. But what a thing to do. What bravery, courage, and, amazing. 9 months and growing another human. And she's going to come out. And I'll tell you what, after all the hassle and nightmares, and I bet you've been a bit of a bitch. I know it's quite a hormonically threatening time for the old fella. Maybe not. Maybe you've been wonderful. That's not fair, me judging everyone by every pregnant woman I've ever seen screaming at her husband. Moslab crashed his motorbike because his missus forced him to go out and get some coal-flavoured ice cream or something. And he blamed her. But yeah, what? When you first see that child, you're going to just think, fuck me, man. And so many women aren't doing it. So many women aren't. So absolute best wishes to you. Let's have a best wishes or similar to Nicola and for the health of her and her child. Put whatever you want in the chat. But to Nicola, best wishes. I'm going for best wishes. It's lovely, Nicola. And really, I hope it's all wonderful. Keep us posted. And they're nice to see you here as well. Oh, yeah. You're allowed. I mean, that is 9 months when you're allowed. Because for fuck's sake, if I've got an ingrown toenail, I'll snap. I will snap. Fuck off, all right? Don't keep asking me what time's dinner. And, consider the difference between an ingrowing toenail and another life inside your belly. Good Lord. But, Nicola, I've heard that part of the hormonal changes kind of normalize it a little bit. So, Zeitgeist has just said, Oh no, it's N for Nicola. I thought he just went Hello, Moslab. Good to see you. You did crash your bike or something, didn't you? I got that right. I didn't know you were here. when I'm inventing stuff. I'm sure your missus asked you to go out and get some ice cream at the crack of dawn or something, and you crashed your bike. Something happened, didn't it? Now, you see, Zeitgeist said N. Moslab said I. Everyone can see where this is going. Clark said N. Nin. It's now, and see what's gone for C. So now we've got Nicola. And that is, of course, your name now. Nicola. Oh, happy birthday. Well, sort of a birthday. Yeah, I'm going to stop. I get no, you were right. I would have gone there. I would have done what you were doing. Yeah, I thought what Tyler was going. Oh, this has been a lovely start. Let me get the grift on. Chona's already opened the doors. Right, this won't take long. I'm trying to cut this down a bit because you all know it. But I have to assume there's new people about. I know it's boring, but come on. And when my missus gets back, I'm going to have to wrap this up. I mean, if she comes back now, you're still going to get an hour. But if I get past an hour and she arrives, I'll see what she thinks. She might just want to sit down and eat or something, in which case I'll just carry on prattling. But, yeah. I'll see what. But very happy. I had that headache yesterday. I didn't do any work last night. I was desperate to do some writing, but I just thought, don't be silly. You've got a headache. And I didn't. And My missus arrived here at 10 o'clock in the morning, and she put a couple of sweets on the pillow. I sort of opened my eyes, and there was a couple of sweets on the pillow. I was like, "Hey!" And then she goes and gets her hair and her nails done. There you go. There you go. Nearly died getting my wife a frozen slushy. That's so American. Don't know what that is. What do we call them in England? What they used to have in England, but they make you poo black. It's not a soda stream. That makes you poo black as well. What are they called? What did we call them in England? Maybe slushy is just the general name for all of them. Why is my head so red? Oh, it's not so bad. We used to have them in England. They used to do them in a slush puppies. That's it. Thank you. Everyone was there. We only had like one brand in England. I bet in America there's like 20 different varieties of slush. There's an insect on my screen and it's pissing me off. I got rid of him. Right, where are we? The grift. Hi, all right, there you can support this channel. You can join the channel, top link in the description. They're quite good. You get to go into private streams that I haven't done this month, but they will happen. They'll probably happen when my missus goes home, which is still this month. You can join the channel. One of them's like £1. If everyone give £1, we'll be laughing. Or super chat. He's down there. He's down there. It was a very generous stream last night, though, and it all balances out. So when I complain and go, it has been the grift has been absolutely appalling. It actually balances out. So I know that. You know that. We're happy. Manny Moo has dropped to the 5 spot. If you haven't already checked Rachel Maria's latest short, Saki impression, family friendly and very funny. All right, I'll have a look for that. I mean, if a man drops a lady, what are you going to do? Rachel Maria. I've never heard of her, mate. Saki. Okay, I've got that racked up. We'll have a look at it in a minute. Let me just get this grift out of the way. Nice one, John. That's appreciated. So you can do a super chat like John. That's the $sign just down there under the chat. You can also use entropy. If you do it via entropy, YouTube don't get a bean, not a penny. I'm just putting the entropy link, I'm pinning it to the top of the YouTube chat, which I've done. It's also in the description. So if you want to donate but you don't want to give YouTube anything, use entropy. It's pinned up there. That's about it. Bitcoin. I've been making videos for 5 years. I think I've had 1 Bitcoin donation. I think that's because they were going and everyone's like, I'm not going to donate a £5 in Bitcoin. And in 2 years go, I can't believe I'll give him 600 quid. Plastic African says, you know how hard it is on a get. You know how hard it's on a get for people, Chris. Yep, I do. Okay, Gunnar. You know how hard it's going to get for people, Chris. I'm not convinced, actually. I'm not convinced. I spend about 2 hours a day with my eye on the economy because I'm absolutely obsessed with investments, and the economy is going all right. Now, I know some people might say, "Well, have you seen all the shops closing down?" Yeah, the economy is like a Mobius. That's not the word. What's the word, Lumi? Are you about it? It moves. It changes. You know, if you adapt, you survive. You know, I know people buying land. I know people buying houses. I know people setting up businesses. Out here, I'm seeing skyscrapers being built. That's not an economy on its arse. That's an economy booming. And if you look at the FTSE 100 for the last 6 months, you'll be surprised. You know, you have to be a little bit careful about that. African says, oh, fuck, I just had something I wanted Tyler to see. Have you seen Malcolm Mackenzie's vid about you weird? No, I don't. He's that troll here. I'm not going to give him the time. I mean, I'm even annoyed that I recognise his name. Yeah, I am a bit weird. Yeah. Okay. But nice one. Thanks for pointing that out. But why would I give someone views who's going to tell me that? No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah. And gas in America isn't looking too good. And there's Boris Johnson invented a gas crisis in the UK, apparently. Petrol, we call it, actually, in England. I notice it, man. I earn a fucking good wage. I'm good African. You don't know how hard it's going to get. I earn a fucking good wage. We're all right. There you go. There's the dog. We're not. Although the China-Taiwan situation is developing rather predictably. And, of course, all the doom spreaders are out. War, nuclear war. They're going to bomb Taiwan. Why? They want its manufacturing. They want its economy. It's amazing. I've got to be a little bit careful being, relatively near to the wonderful hi. But they it's funny how they call it unification. No, we just want to join up again like we did with Hong Kong. But the Gaffney says we need the word gotten. Yeah, we do. And it's preferable to gotta. I occasionally use gotta, and every time I send it in a text, I've got to go out. I always think they're gonna get that message and think this geezer calls himself a writer and he's going with gotta. Lumi has just said strange attractor. Amorphous, someone nailed it. Someone else nailed it. Nice one. Disco Void, is that, or Volt? Disco Void is a fantastic name because of course, the transistor disco, which you probably don't know about, but I ain't going through it again. Nice one on amorphous. Let's get the actual definition of amorphous, shall we? Let's see exactly what they say it is. Say and search. I've got 6 videos lined up. Amorphous, without a clearly defined shape or form, is the first meaning. Without a clearly defined shape or form. That is the definition of the economy. Lovely. Number 2, lacking a clear structure or focus. Yeah, I'd give you that as well. Then it starts talking about mineralogy. I'm not interested in that. Don't care about rocks. Well, some. Strange man, Buffett. Very strange man. You know what interests me about Warren Buffett? If people don't know, Warren Buffett is like the world's most famous investor. That's him. That's all he is. But what I like about Buffett is you get the feeling. I mean, look, okay, he doesn't need to worry about money. He doesn't need to, right? I get that. I understand that. I'm not putting that out of the picture. But you get the feeling. You get the feeling. You get the feeling that he likes the game. He's gaming it. He games the economy. Some people play World of Warcraft. Thankfully, I don't know anyone who does. Some people play. I'm going to look like an old man and name a game from like Manic Miner. Some people play Jet Set Willy. And Warren Buffett plays the stock market, and that's what I think he likes. It's not really the money. Now, if he was skint, would he be like that? I'm assuming nay. But anyway, I want to say a few more hellos because we've got some cool people in. Hello, what's the name? Hey, today's is on the firm. It's on the firm. Nice to see you, mate. Hello, Wolfie. Oh, crack on, man. That's up to you. Free trade's wicked. I get emails daily from people going, I don't want to give numbers because, it's quite weird with investments and that. People don't want to say numbers, and I understand that. I mean, when I was telling a couple of scrubs wrote to me the other day, and I said, look, here's my last couple of investments. But they were like 40 quid. Like, oh, here's my portfolio. But I have had people write to me every day. I get something from Free Trade going, no shit, this index has gone up 26% since I invested $2,000 into it. Well, that's all right, isn't it? They made nearly 500 quid. Tax free. Nice. What, in 3 months? Lovely. Keep it going. Keep it going. Buy more stocks. That's lovely, dear. Hello, Colonel Custard. I don't know if that's necessarily fair, James, sir. I mean, I've spent quite a lot of time looking into Buffett. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say for sure, but it would appear, yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I can't remember who it is, but I think, oh my God, I think I do know who it is. I can't tell you, but someone I know, his wife's Asian parents are so rich, so wealthy, that when, like Zeitgeist is saying about Buffett, when they make trades, the prices change because people, you know, like Zeitgeist is saying about Buffett, you know, they think, shit, so-and-so's bought so-and-so, so, and then everyone jumps on it. What a position of power that is. Chrissy! Nice one, Chrissy. Very kind. Very kind. Yeah, I can't read that out, but I will give you that. What's the name? Absolutely. I mean, I saw quite an interesting video yesterday. I have got loads of stuff to show you people. This isn't just going to be me prattling. Well, it is, but with videos. What was it? Yeah, and the bloke was talking about temperament, and he said it's not just about having a few quid to invest, and it's not just about having access to free trade. Before free trade, you needed a fucking broker, or you needed weird software that hardly. Sebastian Ormsley used to have one of them hubs. Really, he used to have a hub where he could trade on his computer direct to the stock market. Really weird stuff. He made millions. He had millions to invest, though, in fairness. Sebastian's dad owned Northern Foods, which are a huge company. So Sebastian come from money anyway. You'd never guess, would you? Sebastian Horsley. But he made millions. He spent all of it on crack. He spent all of it. In his book, it's really interesting. His dealer is a black fella called English. And when he starts buying crack off him at the beginning, English turns up in like a dirty old pair of joggers and that. But Horsley is spending so much money on drugs that English, by the end of it, English turns up in like his new Mercedes and his suit, and Horsley's got fuck all. And they've swapped, basically. When Horsley made this is a true story. When Horsley made millions on the stock market, he had 69, deliberately 69, because it's rude and he's sexual. He had 69 bespoke suits made, which is weird because he always used to wear the same one. He always used to wear that weird Willy Wonka one. But, you know, if you got it, spunk it, I suppose. Hello, Napper. Nice to see you. Good Lord. Hunter? That's because of my new story, which will be out soon if I can get some writing time in while the missus is here. Honey Monsters, we used to work at Bloomberg. No way. They're a bit dark, though, Bloomberg, aren't they? They're not, what do you call it? They're not neutral. They're not politically neutral financial advice and financial news, are they? That Pratt run for president, didn't he? That didn't go too well. I'm not knocking your job at Bloomberg, obviously, but you know, they're meant to be a sort of a financial news site, and they've become activists. And another one. Hello, John. John says Anne-Marie Waters just appeared on my phone, just gone live. I swear she. Oh, here comes the rain. I'm gonna have to shut all my windows. Oh no, don't. Just stop. Just stop. Just have it. That's it. There you go. Just stop. Lovely. So she was always a bloke. Joe in Minecraft. She was a man in Minecraft. Yeah, that kind of sums it up. There you go. That kind of sums it up. No. Surely he ran for president. Sure. No, I mean I know that, but he was in this last presidential campaign. I'm sure he was. Right, Scrubs, they are, James reckons he did. He did. He did. It's man. He did run for president. He did. You can never be 100%. When you think you know something, never be 100%. I've lost so much money and face with that one. I'm certain about something. And I've learned over the years, it took a long time, but never be 100%. I'm going to have to shut the windows, sorry. It's too noisy. All right, check this out. Yesterday, I was right. Close off out. Oh my god! Hang on, let me just check. I've got audio. Oh, I don't know. That was weird. I just tried to turn the outside noise off, and it turned on spiritualized on my phone. I don't know why I told you. Yeah, check this out. Got a little insect story. It's very short. Connect. Right. So yesterday, it was about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I walked up this bit here, right? And I see a cockroach. I hate them so much. I've got a real thing about cockroaches, and there's quite a lot out here, but because I'm on the first floor, really, I don't get any anymore. The first house I moved into, they were falling out the air conditioning. Every time I walked into a room, I'd hear them all scuttling away. I had to ring up the landlord and say, I need to get out of here today. I'm going mental. I'm going mad. He said he'll send a bloke round to sort it out. I expected Rent-A-Kill to come round. It was a bloke with a can of Raid. I just rang him up and said, nah, show me another property now. And that's when I moved in upstairs. Anyway, so I've walked up there and I've seen one. He was about that big. I shit you not, man. Huge thing. And it was just there, and its tentacles were going. And I was like, right. And you've got to work, right? If you go for the Raid, it's a lot of Raid, and you breathe it in, and it gives me a headache, and it's horrible stuff. And they run from it. They run, and they can fucking fly, man. And they can jump. They've got these crappy little wings that are slowly developing. I'd give them about 10 years before you got flying cockroaches, and then we're fucked. We're fucked. There will be clouds of them out here. Out the back of restaurants, you just see them, piles of them about that deep going. And in England, but they're German cockroaches in England. They're those tiny little things. And the Queen, of course. In Minecraft. Anyway, so I've seen it. I've taken my old man's Birkenstock off, right? Now, I won't hold my Birkenstock and slam it. I'll tell you why. Hello, Mega Essex boy. Good to see you. I will not hold it and hit it because I've done that before. It's noticed there's something coming down for it, and it's run along. It's got out the way, but got onto my shoe and run up my arm. And that is my idea of hell. Having a cockroach that big, and it's like that. It's done in an instant. You go like that, and it's out the way. It's on the shoe, and it's up your arm. And then you're chasing it around your body. No. So I've got to basically throw my shoe at it, but I need to get I need that. If you throw your shoe at it and it goes bang, and then that cockroach, and then how am I sleeping? Knowing that dinosaur is in my bedroom going, and bear in mind, and this is where it gets a bit grotty, they stink of real poo because they eat real poo. They eat shit, all right? And they hang around in it and walk in it. This is why I've sort of, look, I don't like spiders, right? But I try not to kill them unless they're a spider. But the thing I've got with cockroaches is very different from spiders. You know, I quite admire spiders, but cockroaches, I just think are the scum of the earth. Anyway, so I have to throw my shoe at it and hope that I get I let go of it about that eye above it, so you can't really miss it, although I managed to. However, the old divvy cockroach, instead of zooming off under my fridge or something, it weirdly ran under my shoe. So I've sort of missed, and then it's gone under the shoe. I could see its tentacles sticking out, going like that. And I thought, oh, you silly boy. You silly boy. And then I just trod on my own shoe with my other shoe, right? Now, if you're eating, maybe mute me for about 30 seconds. The smell. And I'm not saying this to be vulgar or upset anyone, but it was mind-blowing that the smell of that insect being crushed. You know, it's like it lives on a diet of real poo. And I only say real poo because we live in a world where there's fake poo. You've got to distinguish. You know, I doubt they'd eat fake poo. That's some kind of polymer. But it fucking, as soon as I squished it, it was like a cloud of the most, I was like, oh Lord. And it worried me a little bit because usually they don't travel alone. I mean, they do. But when I've had one before, there's usually a couple more because they've moved as a nest. But thankfully, nothing else. But there you go. And that's today's cockroach story. 2 people went for a poo jar. Labrador nailed it with poo bug. Is Rags in? Well, I'd like to think everyone's got an issue with poo. I'm not sure if you can pin that on me. Yeah, no, I can admire them. But I just don't like cockroaches. Hello, mate. Good to see you. I hope you got my message yesterday about the Northern Ireland stuff. I tried to be as sincere as possible. I don't really know what to say about Northern Ireland people because I don't understand it. It seems something so complex. And then when someone told me, it might have even been Rags who told me, someone told me a couple of years ago that Sinn Féin, I don't even like saying it. They're like, I knew that Martin McGuinness and Adams and all that old firm, I knew that they were old Marxists. I knew that they used to be communists. I knew that. But apparently they're all proper LGBTQ, they're all proper social justice. You wouldn't have thought that of the Irish Republican Army, would you? But that's about all I know. And so, especially when someone lives there, I don't want to put my tuppence worth in because I just don't get it. And so when Rag sends me something about what's going on out there, I just feel a bit ignorant, really, I just don't get it. You've already got flying roaches. Yeah, they are disgusting. There's something hideous about them. I remember once, I won't go on about them because they're not nice. I remember once I was parking my bike downstairs. This was long before. He's got his shorts on. He's bitten it down. When I first moved in here, I remember parking my bike and I could hear. I was like, what's that? That sounds like electricity. That sounds like there's something shorting. And I've looked down. That's not anything shorting. It's a load of cockroaches just going. Yeah, you need to come here and sort this out. I can't be doing this. My house was like up the top, 3 stories above this nest, but I just thought, nah, I can't be walking down there with them going. Not a chance. He's all right, actually. He's American, though. But check this. He walked past me the other day and he went, good morning, neighbor. I've only ever seen that sort of thing on American sitcoms. Good morning, neighbor. I was like, all right there. No, I'm not going to go. I'm not going down that road. Not now. Not today. Well, I knew that they were Marxists. I just can't. I don't know enough about it. Look, this is one of those situations where this is also important in life. I don't know. It's really important to say that occasionally because I do chip in on most things, but I don't know. I certainly do not know enough to talk about the Northern Ireland situation. I know almost nothing. Maybe I should look into it. Maybe I should learn something. Hello, neighbour. Hello, mouse cat. Mate, what's up with your different names? I don't know what's happening. Right, let's have a look at some of these videos. Let's have a look at, yeah, it's quite a coup, isn't it? Let's thank you, Plastic African. What a lovely thing to say. Well, that's made my Wednesday. Let's have a look at Bearing. Now, the video itself is actually very interesting, and you'll get the gist of it, but I'm not going to just play his old video. But listen out for what he says. And in the background, so turn your volume up. In the background, I've still got that Saki thing keyed up. Don't worry about that. Listen to when his missus, old sugar tits, goes, "You can't say that," and then you hear Bearing slowly come to terms with what he said. It's very funny. It's not what the video was about, but it made me laugh. Can someone give me an audio check? We should be all right because I'm taking extra special care. So it will be a little bit confusing. Basically, a men's netball team won a competition, and there's a right. It's kicked off because these people have decided that street's going to go two ways, right? If it's all inclusive, well, a load of men got a netball team together. It's great, isn't it? It's great when it goes the other way. And of course they won. They won the competition. Yeah, but Gaff, they done it for that reason. If it's all going to be like this, if there's no difference, all right, we'll get a team together and win the prize. Netball is a really boring game. Imagine basketball without the fun. And there's not a lot of fun in basketball. I mean, I remember it as girls with bibs on with things like GD. They've actually got bibs on with what position they are. Goal defense, goal attack. And then they stand there like this for hours. And then they go, nah, it's basketball light. It's basketball for girls. But, you are getting very close to the bone today, son. If it weren't for that emoji, there'd be a fight now between you and Rags, and he's a big lad. Right, it's basketball without the dribbling. There you go. That's nailed it. Because you can't run with the ball. Yeah, imagine that, Moslab. Imagine you can't run going dang 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 dang. No, you just have to go. It's catch with a net. It's catch. It's playing catch, but there's a net. So if you play it a few times, so one girl throws it to another one, who throws it to another one, who throws it to another one, and then the last one's like, oh, and puts it in the net. But you're not allowed to jump. You're not allowed to slam dunk. You've got to go. So anyway, this men's, I never thought I'd have to explain netball. Good Lord. I don't know why that's so funny. Hello, neighbor. So a men's team appeared, but that's not why I'm showing you this, but you'll get that. But listen to what Bearing says, and then listen to how he comes to terms with it. Comes to term. Good Lord, that's a confuser. Anyway, here we go. One more. Let me just make sure we have got audio. This is awesome.
Anyway, you know how I love misogyny.
Amazing opener. Anyway, you know I love misogyny. I just want to point out, if anyone's interested, these couple of pictures he shows are from the Portuguese/American painter Boris Vallejo, who I used to absolutely worship as a young illustrator. Tito will know Boris without a doubt. He paints hard men, and exceptionally sexy ladies. I mean, maybe the men are sexy. The scrubbettes will have to let me know. But he drops a few Boris Vallejo paintings in, which is nice. They're very nice. Anyway, so Baring just literally said, anyway, you know I like misogyny. He's excellent. Here we go.
Nice. Nick. Anyway, you know how I love misogyny. Like, I am a big fan of misogyny. Don't get me wrong, but some things are unfair and fucked up. And that's...
Look at that amazing picture. I mean, look at... Well, try and look at the men. Please try and... God. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted here. I'm going to let it run. So listen, wait out for Bear. I mean, it's hard to say that... It's hard to say that Baring makes a faux pas when he's opened his video with, anyway, you know I love misogyny. Here we go.
Of misogyny. Don't get me wrong, but some things are unfair and fucked up. And that's not misogyny, that's just being a c***. Well, here is a story about something that is unfair and fucked up. This comes from sportsbible.com, which is a cool name for a website, by the way. Uproar after all-male team wins local Australian netball competition.
Right, it's coming up, right? So listen out for what he says. You won't miss it, but I just need to... under that picture, if you can't read it, it says, a tense debate has ensued after a netball team consisting of all men won the title at a local juniors competition in Queensland. Well, it's, you know, come on. Diversity is a strength, isn't it? Inclusivity and all that. What's wrong? I don't see what the issue is. There's no difference between men and women. This is all fair.
A tense debate has ensued after a team consisting of all men won the title at a local juniors competition in Queensland. It's a juniors competition. I mean, you get the impression that these are like 35-year-old males like up against 13-year-old chicks. I'd join that team.
You can't say that.
And there it is, people. And there it is. Baring says, he says, you get the idea. These are 34-year-old men against 13-year-old schoolgirls. I join that team. And Sugar Tits goes, you can't say that. So I'll play it again and listen to him trying to work out why he can't say that. It's brilliant.
Year-old chicks. 35-year-old juniors competition. I mean, you get the impression that these are like 35-year-old males like up against 13-year-old chicks. I'd join that team.
You can't say that. That sounds really perfect.
Wait. No. I don't mean that. I mean like I'd join the men's team because the 13-year-old chicks would be so easy to beat. Wait. No. Cancel. Fake news. Nothing to see here. But this wasn't an all-boys league or even a mixed comp they were competing in. They were actually playing against all-girl teams. And it's...
All right, well, I'll give you the link to the rest of that video because that is his content, not mine. It's a great video. He's a funny bloke. Yeah, we had him on here the other week. Or was I on his channel? I can't remember. I think I might have been on his. No, he was here. I don't know. I can't remember. But there you go. Baring would be on that team. But there you go. There's diversity being a strength. There's inclusivity. Link in the description. Don't watch it now, obviously. We just hit 100 viewers on the Wednesday, the midweek Splendid Super, or whatever I called it. I'm running out of names. Right. I just want actually on the subject of running out of names, I want to show you the development of my thumbnails. It's going to take 2 minutes, 30 seconds. It's a little bit indulgent, but I looked at this today and it really just shows you. Look at this. So at the bottom, they're my most popular videos, right? That's why YouTube puts them there, popular uploads. And at the top is the last 5 videos I've made, streams. Look at the difference there. Look at that top lot. Like absolutely psychedelic as hell. And the bottom lot, it is a Paint Shop Pro gallery. Yes, Johnny. I mean, you know, I work with the tools I've got, but they are beautiful. Look at the ones at the bottom. I mean, never nice to see James Corden. Vaping is for twats is always good to see. He was here, was he? We had him here. There you go. Yeah, he done something wrong there as well. But there you go. There you go. Yeah, but I didn't. You don't do anything at art school. You just have sex and get drunk. So let's be fair. Anyway, I thought that was kind of interesting. Let's check out this impression of Saki because she. If anyone needs the piss ripped out of her, it's her. Hello, Spencer. Nice to see you. Yeah, oh, okay. Oh, thank you for suggesting that. If I remember, I'll do it. Hello, Shagrat. Good to see you. Mousecat donates. Nice. Oh, well, it was fun. Back to work for me. Catch you all of a sudden. Oh, that's a terrible shame, but also not, because if you didn't have any work, you wouldn't be able to eat. Nice one, Mousecat. I do enjoy it. I don't enjoy a parting shot, really, because I'd prefer you to be here. Is the missus watching, or is she still in bed? Go on, get out to work, you. Thank you, mate. Hello, Mick. Let me just check entropy. No, we're all right over there. Right. Have a good day, Mousecat. Here's a impression of Jen Saki I haven't seen. This was suggested. I'm always a bit scared by these things, but anyway, we'll give it a go. Give it a go. Let me know you got audio. Well, it's only 47 seconds, so by the time you've let me know you haven't, we'll have watched it.
A lot of Americans are saying that, the surges are happening under President Biden's watch after he reversed some previous policies.
Very good.
So does the administration take any accountability for what's happening?
Who are the Americans?
Well, I know you don't want to answer to him, but the former president just released a statement saying that the Biden administration must act immediately to end the border nightmare that they have unleashed on
Former President Trump?
Yes.
We don't take our advice or counsel from former President Trump on immigration policy, which was not only inhumane, but ineffective over the last 4 years. We're going to chart our own path forward, and that includes treating children with humanity and respect and ensuring they're safe when they cross our borders.
That is excellent. I read, I've gone, that is excellent. My gosh. She's absolutely oh my god, is that just my head? What the hell's happening? It was because I was trying not to laugh over it and ruin it, so I was sort of no, I've got to change that. I think something's happened with the white balance. My head is not, I am not about to, my head is, this isn't Scanners. We're not watching, it's calmed down a little bit, isn't it? No, I can't be doing that. That's absolutely wrong. No, now you look like a death. That'll do. That was brilliant. Did you just see it again, boss eye? Without a doubt, Saki's a joke. That was excellent. Good call. Good call. Was that from you, John? Was that from you? Or who someone sent me that? Let me see if I can work it out. Yeah, it was you, John, that sent it. No, good call. That was, because I was trying to laugh, but not, like, I didn't want to be ruining the sound. So I was sort of going, so look, I'm doing it now. Whew, at least my anus is working because, oh dear. Morning. Right. Yes, I think she's, when shall we three meet again? That's her and her two split personalities. Grego says Dangerfield is bowing to the masses and being less white. Thanks. That's kind. Not sure what it means, but I like it, Grego. That's a miss, but you're 4 out of 5, absolutely hilarious. So we're going to be all right. Now, I'm going to show you something a bit weird, but there's 2 reasons why I want to show you this. This is a bit of fighting, but don't worry, non-fight fans. I don't like getting messages from the bank. I don't like it. And it's always saying rubbish like your direct debit has been confirmed. But I live in a sort of general state of paranoia. And when I get a letter from an email from the bank, I think it's going to be, oh, we've just found out that you done this 10 years ago. Oh, no. I'd done every bank. I'd done them all when I was an art student. Kat, you have to give me 900 quid because I'm going to get chucked out of my house. And they think, oh, he's doing a degree. This is a safe bet. They give me 900 cash once in the bank because I said I'm getting chucked out of my house. I've got no rent money. Oh, you're doing a degree? No, we'd like to have you on our books forever. They give me 900 quid. I went next door and bought a mountain bike. Literally the shop next door. I rode past the fucking bank on it. And then that was it. And then just moved house. I'd done about 6 banks. In Minecraft. Right, Jimmy. I explained to everyone what's happened to you. I don't think you're going to be able to stream on Odyssey because you can't stream on Odyssey unless your channel has been watched a lot. They're essentially, saving it for people who've got a lot of views. I think that's information I was provided with. And I don't think you can stream on Entropy without having a YouTube or a Twitch. I know you said our Bastards does, but I don't think he does. Entropy, you can't stream just on Entropy. Entropy is a workaround. So if you want to go on YouTube, but your channel's not monetized, people can watch your YouTube video on Entropy. They can chat and donate on Entropy, and they can chat a bit freer. That's what it's for. But I did put the message out yesterday. And if you do sort out, thanks for the donation, Jimmy. If you do sort out a way of sorting it, let me know and I'll put the link out. But it's only a week, man. And there you go. What's the name says that our bastard has a Twitch. So that's how he's doing it. That's your best bet. Set up a Twitch. The only problem is telling your followers. Well, before I had my break, we'd have about 250 people a day here. And when I got a strike, I was on Twitch and there was like 30 people. I mean, it was nice to still stream, but it's a pain in the ass. But I'll certainly put out your link if you get one, so just email it to me. What did someone just say? Moslab, can anyone hear the word fighting and not? No, it was brilliant. I've been watching so much stuff about Tyson Fury. He's just brilliant. What a hero. The best bit, Moslab, is the missus. Hello, love. Oh my God. Amazing. The lady's in. The best bit was Deontay Wilder in the dressing room, having got an absolute hiding, and Tyson Fury singing, "Come here, take that silly mask off." How are you, darling? Hi.
Hi.
Give me a kiss.
Yeah.
How are you? Look at your hair. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hold them. All right, listen, give me 15, 20 minutes. No, no good.
No good.
Let me see your nails.
No.
Oh my God. Now look, she went for that. Look at that, a bit of racetrack action on that one there. Lovely to see you. You all right?
Mm.
Good. Can you give me 20 minutes?
Okay.
Is that all right?
Now? Go pencil.
Okay, we'll go pencil later.
Go pencil now.
We will. I can't now. Give me 20 minutes.
Okay.
All right, love. Have you eaten?
No, I didn't eat with you.
All right. Sorry about that, people. I haven't seen her. She got here at 10 this morning, woke me up to say, I'm not going to wake you up. And then went out and got her hair done. Yeah, Moslab, the idea of Deontay Wilder sitting in the dressing room, not knowing what planet he's on, listening to Tyson Fury going, "We're walking in Vegas." I showed you the talons. Today said Sark Klang Na. Yeah, so she said I've gone bomb. Sark Klang Na, imagine knowing that. Yeah, mad, huh? Right, anyway, so I want to show you this little video for two reasons. I'll tell you what, darling, can you fill that up for me? But it needs sorting. I haven't sorted it. You might need the scissors. Thank you. There you go. I'll be with you in half hour, love. I'm busy talking about cockroaches. I don't know what I'm talking about now. Right, so there's this fight, right? And there's two reasons I want to show it to you. One, because it shows you what a real fight is like. It's not UFC. It's not MMA. This is what happens in real fights. Couple of seconds, it's on the floor. Very scrappy, very dirty, and that's it. But also, this is, thank you, darling. That's excellent. This is some weird little business that someone set up. It's called Street Beefs. And I'm imagining, I mean, there's not a lot of info about it on the internet. I'm imagining that they get people from the street who don't like each other. Hello, Linda. Nice to see you, love. Steady. Oh, I absolutely do. But come on. I also have my own life. Street beefs, right? It's really weird. But don't forget, the UFC was once pride, was once an idea in someone's head, was once crap, essentially. And now they are making billions. So this is. Oh no, she really does. She'll be back here in a minute, I'm sure. She won't leave me alone. That's why I can't concentrate at the moment. So have a look at this, and you'll see what a real fight, what really happens. But also, you know, my first response was to laugh at it. I just thought, this is just like they've just set a ring up in the woods, and there's like about 40 people watching. But this is how businesses start. This is from small seeds, from acorns to oak trees grow, or something like that. So I had to reevaluate my thinking it was shit to thinking, no, actually fair play for actually trying to make something happen. You know, that's what you got to do. If your life's not giving you what you want, you've got to make it happen. And so my initial sort of, you know, automatic sort of sneering at it, this looks a bit scrappy, to actually, no, fuck it, fair play, well done, this might take off. Bare knuckle fighting in England is really taking off. You know, the YouTube videos are getting millions of views. So something might happen. But also, you know, if you're a youngster and you're going and doing your Muay Thai and that, well, this is what most fights I've seen are actually like. You fall on the floor in about 30 seconds. So check out Street Beefs. I've moved it to the start of the fight because there was a lot of palaver beforehand. Here we go.
You're ready. Back corner. Let's go.
That's exactly what that is most fights I've ever seen. Exactly that. Right? This is what happens. Two blokes, they come at each other, they think they've got fresh moves, and then this happens. That's it.
Get up.
You're on the boozer floor. The audience, look at her boobs. The audience of about 30s. I imagine it's just the local street kids and all the friends of the fighters.
Come on, Chan, you got this.
It is worth watching. There is a moment of. So you'd think the white bloke, it was all over, yeah?
Watch the head. Watch back of the head. Watch the back of the head.
Out.
Get up, man. Get up. Get up. 30 seconds.
Oh, the old knees in the back there. Nice leggings on the white fella. Right, so they're now stuck. He's got his hands caught in his under his arm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Oh! And there you go. There's a bit of street beefs for you. Incredible. After all that pounding, he got up and knocked him out. So that is, yeah, Riggs, I'll give you that. It's got a bit of that about it. But Well, you know what, JP? This is what I was talking about the other day. I mean, are they real street beefs? I mean, I've got to tell you something. That black fella's name, his fighting name, and this isn't a joke, his fighting name is Blackie Chan. It is. It's not a joke. He's called Blackie Chan. All right, Rags, I'll have a look. I can't promise anything with these randos. Blackie Chan, that does me. Oh, bollocks, I pressed the wrong buttons. Now I've got a video playing that I didn't want to. All right, I will have a look at that. Hang on, Rags. I don't know what it is, but it looks all right from where we are. Hang on. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a minute. No problem. Rags has just sent a video. So, yeah, I mean, look, I don't know if they're real street beefs. Are they real? But as JP just said, sort it out like that. That's what should be happening in schools. Now, I wouldn't say those little UFC gloves. No, I reckon like kids should be wearing 10-ounce gloves so they're not knocking out teeth and breaking eye bones. But you know, if a couple of kids have got a problem, just sort it out in a controlled environment. You know, if you've got 10-ounce gloves on and you're 13 years old, you're going to be hard pressed to do anyone any damage. But you can still knock them over, and look, give me a 1 in the chat. Give me a 1 in the chat. I mean, maybe I'll be surprised here. But in my experience of school playground fights, after the fight, the kids would, the two blokes sometimes would shake hands. Sometimes there'd be the old sort of shoulder. All right, mate, that's it now. And the tension is done. The tension that's been going on for months or weeks is over. And no kid, even if they're an hard kid, no one wants that every day going to school thinking, is it going to kick off today? Just get in the ring, put on some decent padding on your hands, gum shields, bosh, 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 and then they just shake hands. There you go, a couple of people. For sure I've seen Kimbo Slice fighting in the. He started in those gardens. I don't think it was street beefs. It was something like that though, and it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense to do that. Yeah, I think so. Not all of them. That would be an exaggeration. But many fights at my school afterwards, the two blokes fighting, they were relieved. They were relieved that it's over. The fight's over. The tension that's been building up for weeks, sometimes months, is over, and that you've either won or lost, and that's all right. Some people lose fights, some people win them, some people win some people lose some. It's all right. But no, they don't let you do that now. Not in the feminized education system. You're not even allowed to touch someone or you'll get sued. It's fucking ridiculous. Can you imagine how tense schools are at the moment? And then what happens? So it happens after school. And what happens after school? It ain't one bloke on you. He's got all his mates with him and you get a proper kick in and a knife in. Lovely. That's good. Whereas if they had taught them from a young age that it's actually more a warrior type existence, more a masculine type existence to fight one-on-one, maybe we wouldn't have gangs of people running around. It really angers me. You know, it's just again, utopianist thinking that men aren't aggressive. Well, they fucking are, especially young men. They really are. You know, they should have boxing rings outside boozers. It'd save everyone else having their drinks knocked over. Right, Rags just sent me this. This video's called Mum Screams, I'll Drive Through You. As Insulate Britain, my mate Liam, hi Liam, block the M25. I mean, I don't know how you block the M25. It's London's biggest car park anyway. But I'll drive through you seems interesting. Get this grift on, people. I've got the missus here. Make her think that at least I'm earning some fucking money ignoring her. Check it. I haven't seen this, but I trust the boy Rags. I like the idea of a woman screaming at my mate Liam. I hope he's there. Here we go. For fuck's sake. It was a perfect stream up until that point. Here we go. All right. They are proper angry, and understandably. I mean, you've got places to go, you've got things to do. The M25, for those of you, for our American cousins and our Antipodean brothers and sisters, the M25, right, London is very big, right? It might not be big to Americans, but it's very big for England. It's overpopulated. There's about 12 million people live in London. That's who we know is there. So it's probably more about 16 mil. And they built a ring road. It was called the North Circular and the South Circular years ago. And then that became congested in about a week. So then they built another one that goes all around London called the M25. And it's a fucking nightmare. I grew up in Dartford, right? The Dartford Tunnel is on the M25. Every day. That's very kind of you today's. That's very kind of you. Well done on the Sark clang that. That was excellent. Cheers, mate. Every day at about rush hour, basically, the M25 at the Dartford Tunnel goes back miles. And some people have to drive it every day for their jobs. So that's adding 2.5 hours morning and night to their day's work. Imagine having 5 hours driving or sitting in a car in the sweltering heat of the 1 week of English summer. I've got a gnat bite right next to my bum. Every day. And then you've got these clowns sitting in front of your car, making it even worse. I can totally understand this woman's aggression. I mean, her business might rely on her getting to this meeting that she's been working on for 10 years.
My son is 11. He needs to get to school today. So move out of the way and let me get my son to school.
I'll drive through you. Go on. Oi, look how scared she is. Did you see the deep breath? Check out the deep breath of the woman in front of the car, knowing that engine's about to turn on. Check it. Look, here, this one. Yeah. Bloody hippies. Get a job. This is excellent, Rags. Climate protesters.
No, come on in.
What do you mean? This is stupidity. If you want to.
The amazing thing is there's about 6 of them. It's hardly a movement. Go on, girl. Go on. Get out of the way. You go. Amazing. Go on, drag him. This geezer's got a job. Just put your foot down, mate. Get out of the way. You want to sit there, ready for this? Go on. I mean, these cunts, really. I have got no time for these cunts. Baz, what's it about? Right, okay, Visionary Companion. What is Insulate Britain? Right, I'll tell you. These are climate doom spreaders. They want the government to insulate every house in England because in 4 years, we're all dead. Something like that. That's it. That's what they want to do. And it's quite funny when... anyway, I won't go there. I know the bloke who runs it. I know him. This is the weird thing. I never knew he was doing this, though. I was just watching telly once, and they went, "We're now going to talk to Liam Norton." I was like, what? Oh, my God. It's really weird. They're climate protesters, basically. Let's see what happens here. Oh, middle class, you know, the lot of them. Just piss off. Look at that copper just dragging her out the way. Dump her on the side of the road. Go on, put out the rubbish.
Say or do to make you leave the road now? Anything I can say or do? If it's reasonable.
I'll tell you what. If they'd done this in Cambodia, they'd be dead. The old Bill would turn up and they'd have a Kalashnikov at their head and they'd start counting down. They would not tolerate this. I'll tell you. Rise to the right. No, they don't. Well, let's have a look. I don't know if they have. I don't know how many you've said, but that would appear to be your first one. I mean, they are. Linda, thanks for that, love. I missed that when you posted it. That's the first one I've seen actually, Rise to the Right. So maybe you're right, but I think they're on me. Hello, Sally. Sal, you could probably go and have a look at these. Get up, go over Temple Hill and get on that bridge and throw stones at them. In Minecraft, I'm only suggesting that, of course. Anyway, let's see where it goes. Let's see. I mean, what does me in? Can we just go back to when a load of people went down to counter protest BLM, and the police didn't seem to have a problem clubbing them round the head and using rubber bullets and all sorts of stuff on people who were just standing there. If I remember rightly, they were pretty vicious to them who were doing nothing, who were exercising their right to protest. But these fuckers, why are they treating them like this? Just, I won't hurt you. No, just fucking put a boot in them. I mean, not that I agree with state-sanctioned violence, but, you know, if you're going to do it over here, at least have some consistency. Because this is actually affecting the economy. This is actually affecting people's lives. Well, there you go, Steve. Yeah, absolutely that. I mean, come on, Copper, taking away their posters. Oh, you can drive your car now. We got rid of their little banner.
Everyone hear me? Everyone,
There you go. We're going to arrest you for public nuisance. The old fella gives out new banners. Don't worry, I've got some in my bag. So there you go. He eventually said, we're going to arrest you. Now, if he can say that then, why didn't he do that however long ago it was? If he's going to arrest them then, he's got that power. Look, and, you know, this is a bit dodge because I'm not a friend of the police. But if he's going to arrest them for public nuisance, do it as soon as they sit down on the M25 because that's a road. And the minute you sit on a road, you're a public nuisance. So the minute they sit down, if you are going to arrest them, do it then. Don't let them fuck everyone's days up. It's not quite the same, is it? Right. Okay. Nice one, Rags. We're going to... no, I'll actually save that one for tomorrow now because I'm going to... I'm gonna spend some time with my missus. Now, if you know what a rear naked choke is, right? A rear naked choke is a neck choke where you get the person's neck in the crook of your elbow. You can do an air choke, which is here, or you can do a blood choke, which is here. Almost impossible to get out of a rear naked choke. It's a great way of calming someone down. If you can get behind them and you know how to do it properly, it's almost impossible. I've never seen anyone get out of one if it's been done properly. I've seen videos where they go, how to get out of a rear naked choke, and the bloke's not doing it properly, and he goes, get your hand under here. No, you're never going to get your hand under it done. So when I see a video saying how to escape a rear naked choke in seconds, I'm always interested. And I'll give him his dues. That's DUES, Susan. He does. So if you've ever wanted to know how to get out of a rear naked choke in seconds, I've moved the video forward a bit because he goes on a bit, but he does. I've got to give him credit where it's due. Here we go.
I go over the choke. I'm putting one hand across the chest. When I put one hand across the chest, and grab my bicep then on the back of the head.
That's a pretty good rear naked choke.
The head. All I need to do squeeze.
And you can put someone out in 3 seconds. He'll be unconscious in about 3 seconds if he chose to.
Spare hand, yeah.
Here's how you get out of it.
Go down. Try not retry to get you can land my fingers in it. Look, elbow coming down.
Come on. It was a last minute little giggle for the Wednesday Splendid Super or something like that. Well, that was quite good. I mean, you'll be surprised how helpful a lighter can be. Cheers, Rags. Thanks, Sal. I know it was a bit of a cheap laugh, but it is Wednesday, and that's the weekend in my book. Nearly. Right, the grift has been absolutely appalling, but that's all right, sort of. My missus is here. I'm going to have a lovely day with her. We're going to go out in the usual way with a bit of bally G. Take care, people. Enjoy your Wednesday. It's your life. It's the only one you got. So, make it count. I won't see you later. If my missus goes out or goes to see some friends, I'll stream. If she doesn't, I ain't doing it. It's one a day, really, when the missus is here. Unless, of course, she goes out. So for the next few days, if you don't get the morning stream, you don't get to see a stream. But, if the option appears, I will do it. Grim, that of course, it's no dramas. Come on, it's a grift. So chill. It's a pleasure that you all come and watch it. People, enjoy your day, and I'll catch up with you a bit later. Well, I won't. Tomorrow. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm too excited to see my missus. Let me know you've got audio. Ta-da! I haven't spoken to him today.
Everyone knows I'm gonna be the first man down. All my friends are sick of having me around.
I'm just doing this little.
Nobody wants to give a buddy one last breath.
Nice to see her. How are you?
Can't go on, I'm taking all a man can take. Life is a curse, it only gets worse, and the world will watch you drown. Maybe my mind will fail to ever find the point. I'm going deep, deep down underwater. Gonna make my grave underneath the wave. I'm going deep, deep down underwater. Gonna lay my head on the riverbed. Looking back, I rejected every place I stayed. A woman says I'm lying in the bed I've made.
Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on, I've got a bit Rapida file here. Hang on, I'll just do it like that. Nice one, JC. JC said one for the road and give me 40 quid. Absolutely wonderful. Nice one, son. Thanks, JC.
I'm going
deep, down. It was and even Grim, who said he was skinned. One last knock. He gave me 50 knock. And he said he was skinned, you lovely bastards. Say you lovely bastards. I've lost track a little bit of where I'm meant to be doing these messages. Rise of the Right, are you still having problems? I think they're kind of on me at the moment. They shouldn't be. Come on, this channel's well chill. Nice one on Moslab and Rags for keeping the place in order. Dangerfield, enjoy some time with your lady. Have a great day, Scrubs. Nice one, Moslab. Will do. And you too. Oh, well, I'm not going to get all through these, that's for sure. Have a wonderful day with the missus now, Dangerfield. Much love, everyone. Keep safe, be strong. Say thank you, Plastic. Yeah, JC was a day saver. Say bye, Scrubs. Crab? There's no crab. There you go. It's a pleasure, Space Opera. It's an absolute pleasure. He says you're adorable, you lovely bastards. I'm nearly going to get these all in here. Look after yourself, Rags. Have a good day, mate. Well, they are Shagger.
What? Me?
I try and actually attend the next one. No.
Me?
No.
Not me? Okay.
No. Okay, no, don't do that now. Don't stop it. Oh, it's all going wrong. You're confusing me, woman.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
No, you're all right. People, have an absolutely cracking day. Now, go on, get down your own end, and I'll see you later. Much later. What? Me? What?
Oh, you're not speaking with me.
Wait, I'll speak to you in a minute. See you later, people. Take care. Bye.